In the Moorings, we care about your safety. That is why we prepared these safety cards with reminders on how to take care of yourself while on the boat. You'll find them on board each yacht, so take a couple of minutes to read through it. Make sure your whole crew knows how to use the following items for your own safety. Each of our yachts is equipped with the safety equipment, but the places for storing them, as well as gear model, can vary from one boat to the next. As we go through them now, we will mention their usual storing place, but confirm their exact position with your local base staff to be sure. A container for storing the flares, rockets and smokes is normally found under the bench in the saloon table. Each of these items has operating instructions written on the cover, so make sure to read through them, as it can differ from what you're used to. This parachute rocket needs to be held firmly by the ribbed handle and vertically above your head. Unscrew the red cap and pull the ball firmly to fire. Do not point it at people or property and aim slightly downwind. This signalization is used to indicate the distress across long distances. For the activation of the flare, pull out the red end until engaged, unscrew the cap and point away before pulling the inside ball out to fire. The end plug will eject after 2 seconds. Use this to indicate distress in line of sight. To activate the buoyant smoke signal, take off the cap, pull this plug and throw it downwind. It will smoke for 3 minutes. The orange smoke is visible in daytime only. Beneath the bench in the saloon is other safety equipment: thermal blankets and protective aid, wooden bunks, foghorn, first aid kit, storm anchor, and diver down buoy. Make sure to use this when diving or snorkeling, don't wander off far from the boat, and have your crew know in which area you will be and when you plan to return. Never snorkel alone or under the influence of alcohol. Use sunscreen and stay hydrated. On board will also be a kit with basic tools, like hammer or screwdriver. The fire extinguishers are distributed around the boat. To use them, pull out the pin, aim in the right direction, and squeeze. There is one in each cabin, in the saloon and on the flybridge. The engines have automatic fire extinguishers. Fire blanket is located in the saloon area near the cooker. There is a certain number of life jackets, harnesses, and safety lines on the boat, in accordance to local laws and regulations. Usually they are found in the cabins. Before sailing out, make sure to check their size that is written on them and that each of your crew members knows how to put one on. Kids' life jackets are also available in the base, but for a closer fit, it is better to have your own. A safety harness, in combination with a safety line, also known as tether, is used to increase your safety while on board by attaching the line to a suitable strong point on the vessel. The harness is put on like a jacket and adjustable to any size. Make sure it fits well. The tether should be attached to the ring on the harness and the other end to a point of your own choosing. Life jackets come in different styles and sizes, so make sure you know how to use the ones provided to you. Putting a life jacket on can sometimes prove to be a bit challenging, especially if doing it for the first time. That is why it is always a good idea to make your crew practice putting life jackets on before leaving the dock. Make sure everything is tightened on the jacket. Attached to it is also a whistle for attracting attention. Man overboard buoy and a life vest in the shape of a horseshoe is attached to the stern of the boat, together with an automatically activated floating light and a 20-meter long cable attached to the boat. As all of the safety equipment, you will find the instructions for its use written on its cover. In this locker here is the life raft. Make sure you take it out of the locker first. You need to read the instructions before use. Then, after pulling it out, pull the activation rope and throw it into the water. The painter line must be fastened to the boat. Don't forget about the little things either. When opening or closing saloon doors and windows, especially while driving, make sure they are properly locked to avoid any injuries. Thank you for listening and stay safe while on board.